What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Zombie Joystick Gaming AS Roma Career Mode for the month of March. We are going to be playing Inter, playing Arsenal, probably Sassuolo, but entirely sure kind of how that shakes out. Maybe we'll just kind of flip a coin, who knows. But where we sit in the standings right now, we are 26 wins, 6 draws, no losses. We are undefeated through 26 league match days. We did, if you have been following, set the record for the undefeated streak in terms of the Serie A. We did lose in the Champions League, so that undefeated streak ended kind of in all competitions a while ago. In terms of the competitions we are still alive in, as you see the Serie A there, we did win the EA Sports Super Cup. In the Coppa Italia, we are in the semifinals and we'll be facing Fiorentina with the Milan Derby on the other side of the semifinals. In terms of the Champions League, in the round of 16, we are facing Arsenal. Oh no, we beat Arsenal, sorry. 4-1, and then we have the second leg, which actually I might simulate going in since we have such a heavy lead. But other ties that are going, you have Liverpool actually losing to Leverkusen, Madrid losing to Dortmund, a strong German showing there. Inter being Fiorentina, City tied with Atletico. That's a shocker there. Actually, a real shocker. PSG tying with, they're up on Aston Villa, but Aston Villa just be able to make it this far. Munich and Sporting 1-1 draw. Barcelona is up on Leipzig. In terms of the Europa League, the round of 16 is going to be shown on your screen here. Lazio versus Benfica, Braga, Juventus, Galatasaray, Spurs, Athletic Bilbao, Bilbao versus Gladbach, Porto versus Sociedad, that's a good tie. Napoli versus Rennes, Marseille versus Besiktas, and Bruges versus United. In terms of that injury that we picked up at the end of last episode, Zakarian will be out for 4 weeks. Again, hopefully we don't miss him for too much longer. Looking at our youth academy report, again, still waiting on Colombo to transition over into a striker. We'll see that overall jump, huge, hoping, fingers crossed. But with the realism mod, it definitely takes a lot longer to get some of these trainings and position changes and things like that. So still waiting on that. Fingers crossed he goes up. But his potential is out of this world, so just hoping it works out for the best. The Inter team that we're going to be facing in the first match day of the episode, definitely a pretty strong one. Used to one that we're seeing and facing. So hopefully we can still have the continued success against Inter. This is going to be our lineup going into Inter. Hopefully we can get the job done and continue this march. In the back half of the season, couple months left. This is definitely going to be one of the bigger games that we have left on our schedule. Of course, it's against a title challenging side in Inter. I think the thing that worries me most is I want to stay undefeated in league games, And what a shocking tackle. Within the first few minutes of the game, DeMarco gets a red card for a reckless challenge. Just, come on, son. What's going on? You having a bad day? Just right through the back of El Shaarawy. Well, this game hopefully just got easier. We have 86 more minutes to be up a man, so hopefully we can walk away victors of this game. Tammy with the header. It was a little soft. If you're asking my opinion, which most of you aren't. Pellegrini's in. Pellegrini just a hair wide. But he's able to get his foot in. He finds Tammy. Can Tammy find the back of the net? And Tammy can! Twice! Tammy with the goal. 10 minutes in. 1-0. Just a beautiful interception, beautiful pass, and Tammy with the strike to cap it off. More of this. Barella able to get past my defense and then hold off Mancini. But Mancini able to step in and get it away. El Shaarawy to OR. OR is down beyond Sherby. And they're going to call a penalty. If that does get through, there's a wide open man in the middle for a goal to make that 2-0. But I will take the penalty shout. I mean, that's a handball in the box. What you can do. What can you do? And Jan Sommer unable to make the save. That is 2-0. Pellegrini was the one in the box that was coming open anyway, so only appropriate for him to take the penalties, even though he's our penalty taker full-time anyway. But like, it feels like we were able... Oh, Tammy in behind! Tammy with the goal and the brace! Go on, son. Just as I was saying, we don't have a foothold in this game. We get another goal. Just with the simple ball over the top. Tammy runs onto it and smacks it into the back of the net. Definitely probably going to look to rotate later on in this game. Just to make sure we can get as many people in form as possible. Coming to this last stretch here. El Shaarawy over the top to Tammy. Tammy muscles a Sherby. Back to OR. OR with the shot. And OR with right at the keeper. And they're going to give us the goal. They're going to give us the goal to make it 4-0. I thought they were going to call the foul on the keeper, but OR able to battle it out in the air and tap in the deflection. Yeah, I thought they were going to... Oh, maybe they called a handball. I don't know. Not entirely sure. I really thought they were calling a foul on the goalkeeper there. Like us fouling the goalkeeper, but we'll take it. 4-0. And that's going to be it for the first half. We take a surprising, but not shocking 4-0 lead into halftime. Cristante able to win it back. Pellegrini in behind. Over the top to Tammy. Tammy with the save. Or saved by Jan Sommer. And kicked away by a Sherby. We still have the ball. What a way to start the second half, though. Pellegrini. What a... I think that was a clearance. But right to Pellegrini. That's got to be put away. That's 100% got to be put away. But Cristante, the big man that protects the back line. And he does a great job of that. Able to step in and win the ball for us. Sending Udogi out into the space. Pellegrini. All wide to Dybala. We'll send Tammy in behind, and Tammy's in behind. He's beating the defender. Shoot it! Oh! Like, where's the shot? I'm smashing the B button. Or circle on PlayStation to try to get that in with the PlayStation controller. Bringing in Orsolini, and he's going to take the corner. And Dovbek is up. Dovbek has scored. Super sub Dovbek. I think that's like 4 in his last 3 or 5 in his last 4 or something like that. He just can't stop scoring. And what a beautiful header after missing the first one. Dovbek. Baldanzi with the strike. Have a go, son. I know it's kind of rubbing salt in the wound, but what a strike from outside the box. And that's it. There you have it. We beat Inter in Milan 6-0 after the early red card. Great win by us. We march on. The last Italian scouting report for the year. It looks like we have, I know you all see him, we have one good one, hopefully, but I think everyone else is going to end up being rejected. The youth player we just got was another goalkeeper. Sigh of just disappointment, but we'll see kind of how he shakes out. So for match day 28, we come away with a 3-0 victory over Bari. As you can see, the domination, 27 shots, is definitely huge for us. Looks like El Shaarawy was able to come off the bench and get the goal. He actually, is that a hat trick? With the double, and then Pasalic with the remaining goal. But happy to get the 3-0 win. The undefeated streak continues. So the last scouting report coming from Ivory Coast. This was definitely a disappointing country to send scouts to. No real, I think that goalkeeper, he was like 71, that's in my youth academy, but nothing huge coming from the Ivory Coast. Actually, the last player I'm actually going to sign just to kind of see what position he comes in as, see if a position change will help, but we'll sign Musa. So in the second leg of the round of 16 Champions League game, Arsenal is going to be putting out pretty much the same team that played us in the first leg. I think maybe Lucas Vazquez played, maybe, but actually Jorginho played instead of Havertz. So that's going to be, and same with Thomas Partey. So those are going to be kind of the couple changes they make there. Hopefully we can come away with a win. We need to not lose by 3 goals. Hopefully our offense, even if it does come down to that, we can have some firepower. With us having such a lead, definitely going to put out a rotated side. Still a strong side, so not expecting to allow Arsenal even a sniff. So this is the side we're putting out with changes at left back with Ruggieri coming in for injury. Left-sided central midfielder and Castroville coming into the starting lineup. Pasalic out wide, Dovbek up top. Those are going to be the changes from our normal starting lineup, but hopefully this team can still get the job done. Here we go for a chance to move on to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We're definitely, I mean, if we are able to actually win everything we're kind of setting out to win right now, this season we'll definitely be switching, and Dovbek with a shot, switching saves, because I mean there would be nothing realistically left for us to do. I mean, I can search the job market to see kind of what that looks like, to maybe move on inside the save to another team, or start a new one. If you guys have any suggestions, we can definitely let me know down in the comments. And if you see a comment, just kind of bump it up to the top or whatnot. But yeah, let us know, or let me know if we're going to pick a team within this save, or go ahead and start a new career mode. Oh, they've got us stretched. And Bukayo beats Ruggieri. Bukayo Saka's in behind. And kind of fouled, kind of not. Doesn't go down, but dribbles it out of bounds. Wide to Pasalic. I see Dovbek. I find Dovbek. Does Dovbek find the net? Dovbek does not find the net. What looked to be cut out by the defender was not. Actually goes out for a goal kick. Crazy. Ramsdale actually starting in this game. Made such a blunder this weekend against Brentford. And then the celebration afterwards is pretty crazy too. The Liverpool City game, I'm so disheartened knowing that, like, Jeremy Doku definitely committed a foul. Like, that should have been a penalty. But it was still a great game. We're still kind of in the hunt of things. And I'm pretty sure it bounced off me to bounce off Ben White for the penalty. We can take a commanding lead and slam the door shut if we're able to convert this penalty. But Ramsdale saves it! Oh, wow. Ramsdale with the save. Karsdorp dove back, calmly robbed of possession by Saliba. But Karsdorp able to get it back and then just doesn't react to it. What is that? I'm begging him to run to the ball and he just glitches out on me. Like, what is that? Last kick going into halftime, 0-0. We still have that commanding lead. We've had our chances. It should be maybe 1 or 2 on either side, but it's 0-0. Some crazy saves by Ramsdale. Kind of reminds me of that meme, but let's march on. I need Dovbek to make a run. Dovbek's making that run. And he's fouled on the edge of the box. Is that in the box or Ben White gets a yellow card? Was that in the box or right on the edge? Right on the edge of the box. Dybala with the strike. Dybala. Saved again by Ramsdale. Oh my gosh. 3-0. And Aaron Ramsdale has made all of these saves. For a second, I didn't know what he was going to do there. But Ramsdale making all of these saves. And then they come back and beat me. Like, God, that would be Heartbreak Hotel. Feel like they've switched formations. But we've got Dovbek in behind. We've got Dovbek. We've got Pellegrini. And we've got our goal! What a move by us, and Pellegrini is able to slot it home to secure us moving to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And then Jesus starts the second half by just taking a straight piss. A little flick, celebratory turn after you are down 4 goals. Bove. Pellegrini. Up to Dolbeck. Back to Bove. Dybala. Dolbeck is in behind, but he's kind of gassed. But he's able to win it. I'm going to go ahead and make some substitutions. 18 minutes left. Not much time for them. They need to get going. Gabriel Jesus should have been offsides and is able to slip it right under Karnaseki. They should be running to get the ball. Still 4 goals to win, 3 to tie. Oh, what a turnover. Tammy's in behind and Tammy with the dagger to give us the 4-goal cushion. What a terrible pass and play out of the back there. Able to hold off Ben White, who's already on the yellow, so doesn't want to commit a foul there. There's nowhere to really go. And Odegaard is away. This is going to be the last action of the game, though. Odegaard is away. And he puts it away. Lucky for us, that is going to do it for the tie. We move on. The Hungarian scouting report, again, kind of a failure in terms of our scout finding anyone. So for the Sassuolo game, we did simulate it. We were able to narrowly come away with a 2-2 draw. Indica had what looks like a heading goal probably, and Cristante had another goal. For offense, OR gets a red card. A lot of yellows handed out that game, but we're still able to come away with the draw. And the streak continues. It's crazy. We are not getting any credit for this goal. Wasn't going to do that this year. Still 4 away in terms of league home wins, but we're in the quarterfinal. We'll talk about that in the next episode, and I'll show you who we have. that has been drawn already. Reach the final. We're in the semis of the Coppa Italia and win the league, and we're in first, and we don't have a high manager rating. So as you can see, it's been drawn. Who we have next will be a surprise. And then this is what I was talking about. All these people are away on international duty, even though we still have a game today. So the team we are going to be going up against in terms of the final played game of the day is going to be Torino. This is their side. Not a super strong side. They're also dealing with that international thing as well. This is a squad we're throwing out due to all of those players that are unavailable due to international duty. As we kick off, thoughts, would it be cool to have an undefeated league season? Yes, it would definitely be cool to have that. Would I rather just win the league straight up and win the Champions League? Yes. So if we stay undefeated, cool. As long as we come away with the Champions League. Undefeated season doesn't really mean anything if you don't win the trophy that you want. I mean, I guess it does. It would still mean a lot, but, I really want to win the Champions League. Zakarian gets around Lozano. And I think they're going to call a penalty. I'm unsure. Just based off of these kind of reactions, I think this is a penalty on Sazonov, who actually we looked at bringing in. And it is a penalty. This will go a long way in securing that unbeaten streak. And it's saved by Vanja. What a save. Zakarian with the cross in. Tammy's up. And another save by Vanja. He's 2 top-class saves. 3. They're going to call a handball on that. Can we get it past him this time? And we are able to beat the keeper on the second penalty attempt. We take a 1-0 lead. Let's go. These away uniforms are awesome, honestly. Off another hand, and we have another penalty. And we are able to convert that one as well to take a 2-0 lead in the 12th minute, 13th minute. In Castrovilli looking at Ruggeri. Cross in, Zakarian. Zakarian with the acrobatics! What a way to return from injury, son. This is just a beautiful ball in and a beautiful goal. Beautiful. It is 3-0 here in the... Oh, can we make it 4? We can make it 4. Pellegrini with another beautiful goal. We are just hammering Torino. We are just in a different class. Love it. I feel like Torino were just not coming to play. We have stepped in. That's 10 and 24 for Pellegrini. We've just dominated this game. Especially with the backup side. Cross in. And that's going to be another penalty. Oh, it looks like it happened on the edge of the box this time. We're going to try to swing this around. No. Pellegrini with the cross. Tammy's kind of bullied out of the way. Karamoa just deletes Karsdorp. He's all alone. There is someone in the box. And Kambula able to come over and make the tackle. That was a little hairy there. Because he had just deleted car stored. Wide to Ujiri. Again, gonna find the back post. Can you get there, son? You cannot, but you force a penalty. I'm gonna miss this one. I mean, do I miss this? Like, let's look at it. I mean... we don't miss it, unfortunately. Well, I didn't really try, but... great goal by Pellegrini. 5-0 hammering of Torino in the first half. That's going to do it for halftime. We take a 5-0 lead into the half. Karamoa is behind our defense. What a beautiful passage of play, and they get one back. It's a consolation goal, but that was a beautiful passage of play. Castrovilli out of play, and that's going to be it. We come away with the 5-1 victory on the road here. Pellegrini with 4 goals. A lot of those being penalties, yes. But we march on. And let's see where we sit at the top of the table. Going through some news, it looks like Destiny Udogie will be out for the next month. He gets hurt on international duty. That's super, super disappointing. We get OR back from a suspension and going to reject this loan offer. But that's going to be it for this episode. We definitely had a great month in terms of what we got done. Able to move on in the Champions League. Got 3 wins and a draw in the league, which, as going into the month of April, we sit 9 points atop of the league. 23 wins, 7 draws, 0 losses still. Like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and then just, again, let me know about the if we want to like move along clubs in this save, or if we want to kind of just start a brand new save. But that's going to be it. Zombie Joystick Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.